Okay, friends, per your request, I have a 30-minute chair yoga practice and then a 30-minute restorative practice. So think of this as extended relaxation as we move through the restorative part of it. The chair will allow you to get deeper into some positions. So the chair, do not let it be a hindrance at all. Just like we've used the chair as a prop before to help us get deeper into positions, we can use the same thing while actually seated in the chair in an actual chair practice to further the practice a little bit more, to get the feel for the moves a little bit more. Now, keep in mind, because of my hip, I will be modifying through a little bit, but I will cue you on where you can take a position deeper should you need to. So a couple things we'll need. Your chair, make sure it doesn't have any arms on the side of it, no armrests. And understand that when we do some leaning poses into the chair, we are not fully propping our weight here. This is more for balance because we don't want the chair to tip and to throw us off. So this is more just for balance as we come into the positions. And you'll notice I will not be dipping as far down when we fold into those positions, again, as a precaution for my hip, but you feel free to take those as deep as you need to. Sorry, scratchy throat right now. Other thing we will need, I have 2 blankets as we move through the restorative portion of this. You may also want to grab a sweatshirt or something. Notice I've dressed a little bit warmer just because as we move through that restorative practice, you don't want to let the body get cold. When you start, the body will cool down a little bit, but to help you relax and to keep from shaking or shivering, you may want 2 blankets, just one to drape over you as you practice through, and then the other one we'll use as a prop. So we'll just put those to the side for now. Feel free to pause this if you need to gather up materials. And then when you're ready, we will come back into our mat. And the chair is just a comfortable distance in front. Feel free to take steps back from the chair and to the chair as you need. So we're going to start here just with a few breaths, maybe some shoulder rolls. Begin to line up through the spine as much as you can. So we're going for a tall, long posture without being rigid and locked in place. We want that flow of our breath in and out of our nose. And then evening the breath out as much as we can. An even length through your inhale, evenly spaced out exhale. 2 more. One more time. Just beginning to add in some small arm movements here, grounded down through the feet. Sweep the arms gently overhead. And then we're going to cactus the arms, so we bring them down like goalposts. Reach up for the ceiling once more as we breathe in, and then bring the arms to the back. Flip the palms and press the arms slightly back. Nothing forced here as we warm up. Inhale, lift up. Cactus the arms, exhale. Reach for the ceiling. And then press the arms behind. You keep with that. I'm just going to show you a frontal view. You stay in your same position. Lift up. And cactus. Elbows to shoulder height. Reach for the ceiling. And release the arms to your side. We're going to do one more set, and then we're going to add on. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach for the ceiling. And then we're gently going to fold forward. I'm going to start by releasing my hands down to the chair, again for balance here. Maybe taking a step back and just relaxing the upper body forward. You can relax forward as far as is comfortable for you. I'm just staying in this position right here, lengthening through the spine, grounding down through the shoulders, through the hips, pressing into the feet. So this higher position I'm in right now also works if you're having any type of a sinus issue right now, or you have issues with blood pressure. This is a good one to come into just to keep the head above the heart as well. Inhale, I'm going to take a step in, lift back up, roll the shoulders up, back and down. We're going to put those moves together. Inhale, sweep up. Cactus, as much exaggeration in this position as you need. Brace through the belly. Inhale, lift. Sweep the arms out to the side, flipping the palms. Sweep towards the ceiling. Reach the arms forward. Take a step back if you choose. Relaxing down here, trying to bend the elbows and not push the weight behind the hips too much. Just coming forward here. Releasing through the head and neck as is comfortable, bracing through the belly, keeping strength through the legs. One more time. Gently coming back up to our standing position. Walking the feet in if you choose. Shoulder roll up, back and down. We're going to create more of a flow with that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep behind. Maybe opening into these positions a bit more. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, release forward. Step back if you choose. Continue to exhale and press down. Inhale, lift up about part way. Maybe you come up at more of a 45-degree angle. Maybe that's a 90-degree angle. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back up. Step forward if you choose, or keep the feet where they are. Shoulders up, back and down. 2 more sets. Lift. Exhale. Reach. Sweep. Inhale, lift. Release the arms. Step back. Keep your exhale going. Bend the elbows. Inhale, small lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, small lift. Step forward if you choose. Brace the belly, shoulders up, back and down. Again, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, cactus. Maybe a gaze up towards the ceiling this time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep behind, palms back, thumbs down. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, reach forward. Step back if you choose. Lower down. Inhale, lift, flatten through the back. Exhale, keep the back nice and flat as we fold. Inhale, back to stand. Step forward if you choose. Shoulders up, back and down. One more. Feel the movements. Exaggerate the position as your body needs. Intensify as you need. Inhale, lift. That doesn't mean the movements have to be bigger. We just focus on the feeling a bit more. Exhale. Inhale, sweep up. Release the arms forward. Step back if you choose. Still breathing out. Lift part way. Fold again. Lift back up to stand. Step it forward if you choose. Shoulders coming up, back and down. Inhale, lift. Sweep behind. Hold here. So just focusing on some stretch through the shoulders. That spread from one shoulder to the other and back again. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Moving through more of a full sun salutation here. Inhale, lift. We'll go ahead and cactus the arms. So that means we're going to add in, inhale, lift, a modified up dog and down dog. Using our chair, sweep up, reach forward, step back if you choose. Lengthen the spine, fold forward. Again, I stop at flat back. If you want to come all the way down, feel free to fold deeper. Inhale to that flat back position once more. Exhale, start to drop through the pelvis and look forward, similar to a cow position that we come into on all fours. Now arch the back up towards the ceiling into cat, and then press the weight back and into your legs, similar to a down dog here. Inhale, lift back up, step it forward, roll the shoulders back and down. We'll do 3 more. Inhale, lift, and cactus. Reach, open the arms, reach for the ceiling. Gently start to fold, bringing the hands down, stepping the feet back. Flat back position here, or fold all the way forward. Inhale back to your flat back if you're not already there. As you exhale, start to dip through the pelvis, look towards the front of the room. Exhale, start to arch the back, tuck the pelvis under, press the spine towards the ceiling. Flatten out through the back here, and step forward. Shoulders up, back and down, drive the pinkies, fingers down, sweep up, and cactus. Lift, sweep out and open. Inhale, lift. Reach the arms forward and step back. Flat back. Full forward fold if you choose. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, push the hips back, look forward into that cow position or similar to an up dog. Exhale, arch the back, tuck the pelvis under, similar to a cat. And then push the weight back into the legs, similar to our down dog position. Start to lift up through the back and step forward. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep out and open. Listen to your body. Inhale. Arms come forward as we exhale and step back. Increase your range as your body is ready, coming to flat back. Full forward fold if you choose. Inhale, flat back. Tuck the pelvis under, look forward. Arch the back towards the ceiling, cat stretch. And from here, we'll step forward, flattening out through the back and coming forward. We'll add in that push back into down dog on the next set. Sweep up. Cactus down. Inhale, reach. Bracing your belly. Exhale, sweep out. Feel that range through the shoulders. Inhale. Release forward. Step back. Keep exhaling. Pressing all the way down as you need. Flat back. Full forward fold if you prefer. Come back into your flat back position. Arch the back, pushing the pelvis back, looking forward, arching the back, coming up into your cat stretch. Pressing the hips back, similar to our downward facing dog. Hold here for 2 breaths. One more. Gently start to lift yourself back up to standing and gently walk forward. We're going to come into that position one more time. Shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, sweep. We're going to shorten this set. Reach the arms forward towards the chair. Step back. Release the chest down. Flat back or deeper if you can. Flatten out the back as you inhale. Push the pelvis back as you exhale. Open through the chest. Inhale here. Arch the back towards the ceiling. And drive the hips back. Hold in this position. Now I'm gently going to release my right arm down towards the mat, and I'm going to look under my left arm. Let the right arm just dangle. It does not have to touch the floor. If that feels uncomfortable, you can bring the arm back up and just gaze under the left arm. But if it feels okay, we'll just let that shoulder joint open up. One more deep breath here. Folding forward as far as your body needs. One more. Gently bringing the right arm back up towards the chair. Lifting up through the upper body and taking that step forward. Shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, sweep. Reach forward as you exhale. Step back as you inhale. Lower down as you exhale. All the way down if that feels comfortable for you. Back into our flat back position. Tuck the pelvis back, look forward. Arch the back towards the ceiling, tucking the pelvis under. Leveling out the spine, pushing the hips back, mimicking our downward facing dog. Or that flat back position in standing. My hips are just pushing a little bit farther back here behind the heels. And if it feels okay, release that left arm down. Start to look towards the right arm, towards the right side. So let the arm hang long on the left side. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Gently bringing the arm back up, bringing the head back to center. Flattening out the back a bit more, lifting up through the back and walking forward as you feel comfortable. Shoulders roll back and down, and we'll take 2 more breaths here. Once more. Perfect. I'm going to turn my chair to face forward. You can turn your chair as well. We're going to work into the hips a little bit here. We're going to be careful with our range. We want to respect the hips. We want to respect the space in it. We want to try to create more space into the joint, but we don't want to force anything through. So we're going to lift up through the chest. We're going to round the shoulders back and down. And we're going to take the arms through the movements that we were doing before. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Maybe gaze up towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach up towards the ceiling. Then as you exhale, start to reach the arms behind. Now, if you can, maybe take a hold of the back of the chair. If you can't, that's okay. If the arms just touch onto it, that's fine too. Just lift through the chest and round the shoulders back and down so we feel that heart opening. Gently sweep the arms overhead. Bring the arms forward. Lift up through the spine, and then a small scoop forward as we press like we were in our up dog or that cow position. Exhale, arch the back towards the back wall. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, and roll the shoulders back and down to release the arms. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Sweep behind. Now, if it helps, you can scoot forward on your chair a little bit, or just notice. You don't have to hold onto the chair, but feel, maybe we can feel the chair behind us, feeling that opening through the chest. Sweep the arms overhead. Bring your hands to your knees, remain up tall. Inhale, lengthen the spine just a little bit more, and then start to round through the shoulders as we press the chest forward. Arch the back behind. Inhale, lift back to center. Now you stay right here. I'm just going to show you the profile so you can see the movements here. So you keep head on. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Cactus. A little bit of a back bend created here as I reach up. Inhale, lift. Sweep the arms behind, reaching towards the chair. Arms can touch behind or you can hold on to the chair, just depending on your position. Lift through the chest and round through the shoulders. Bring the arms back up overhead as we inhale. Bring the hands to the knees. Lengthen the spine. And then gently just start to push the chest forward, lifting through the chin. And then arching the back behind. Inhale, sitting up tall. Rolling the shoulders up, back and down, and releasing the hands down. We're going to add just a few side-on movements. This would mimic or not mimic, it actually is a warrior position, but we are doing it seated in the chair. Now, we're going to turn to the right side first. Now, I am not going to straighten my leg back behind, because this is the one I'm taking care of with my hip. So I'm going straight down here. Maybe your knee can come onto the ground, maybe not. But you want to make sure you have enough of the right leg and glute onto the chair that we won't fall off to the side. If you feel like you need a little more support, you can take a hold of the back of the chair. Again, this back leg can extend back behind you, but I have to respect my range here and not extend back behind. So if you feel like you can press all the way back and come into more of a lunging position with the back leg straight, by all means. Inhale, bring the arms overhead. Cactus the arms here, and then just gently start to tuck your pelvis forward just a bit. Reach towards the ceiling. Cactus here. Reach for the ceiling. Cactus here. And reach for the ceiling. Now I want you to actively reach the hands up as much as you can. Drive your shoulder blades down your back though, so the arms are reaching up. If the back leg is extended, you're feeling more of a stretch through the quad and through the hip flexor. Again, it does not have to be. Ground down through the right foot so we feel that strength coming in through the right thigh. One more deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, release your arms. You can use the chair to guide you around if you need. I'm going to go ahead and pull my leg forward first before I start to pivot around. Again, just respecting the range that I have on this side due to my hip. So now, left leg on the chair, right leg behind. Now I can demonstrate with this one here. This leg can straighten and come back behind here if you feel that's where your body needs it. So we get a deeper stretch there. Now, if you on the other side just kept it right here and you want to balance out, we can stay right here. Both are okay, both are correct. I just can't extend the other leg back. Inhale, lift. Shoulders come back and down. Make sure you are on enough of the chair, and I'm going to have to scoot in a little bit on your left side. Sweep the arms overhead. Cactus, just a gentle tuck of the pelvis forward. Reach for the ceiling. Cactus, exhale. Reach up. Cactus as you exhale. And reach up for the ceiling. Again, reach up high. Lengthen through the spine. Feel the stretch through the back leg or the leg that's down. Feel the strength through the leg that's supported with the chair. Still contracting through your quadricep muscle, driving down through the foot. Lifting with the arms, but driving the shoulder blades down the back. Deep breath in. Full breath out. One more. Gently releasing the arms to the side. Good. Again, I'm going to draw my leg forward, just a safety precaution here, and to help keep me balanced onto the chair. And then we're going to come forward one more time. Lifting through the chest, rounding the shoulders back and down. One more deep breath. Now we're going to create a bit of a flow here. We're going to come back into that warrior one position. Again, respect where you need it. This is going to flow a little bit more. So nice big inhale. We're going to flow with our transition. Exhale, start to turn to the side. Making sure enough of the right leg is on. Left leg comes down. Again, you can ground down here. This chair happens to be low enough that I can actually reach back and down here. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Cactus here. Make sure you have your balance onto the chair. Inhale, reach for the ceiling. And then start to sweep the arms back and around. Hold the arms back and around here. Lift the chest, tuck the pelvis under, sweep the arms back up overhead. Cactus, exhale, maybe gaze up towards the ceiling. Reach for the ceiling, head comes neutral. Sweep the arms behind, maybe gazing up towards the ceiling a bit more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. Sweep out and open. One more time, lift. And cactus. This time, we're going to lift up towards the ceiling, and we're going to start to open to a warrior two. I'm going to modify. I'm going to come up with the leg, and we're going to open to the side. So hips start to face forward a little more here. I can't quite with this hip, so I'm just going to reach to the side here. So starting to open to the side just a little bit. Inhale back to that warrior one position. Exhale, open warrior two. Warrior one. Warrior two. Last time, warrior one. And warrior two. Release the arms down. Bring the left leg back up. Come back to center. And then switch over to the other side. Last little set we'll do here before we move into our restorative practice. So coming into that warrior one first. Again, I can bring myself down. Now, if you needed a little more support, you could always place a block or two under the shin to give you a little more support if it feels good to have that back. Again, your option, excuse me, is to press the front leg all the way back if you can, if you need to. Lift through the chest, roll the shoulders back and down. Lift the arms up towards the ceiling. Cactus. Gaze up towards the ceiling, reach for the ceiling, head comes forward, and we sweep behind. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sweep behind. One more flowing set here. Lift, cactus, reach, sweep behind. This time, lift up, work into that lifted position, shoulder blades down the back, and then gently we can start to open to that warrior two, just opening through the front of the body. Inhale back, warrior one, warrior two, warrior one, warrior two. Good. Lifting back to that warrior one. Release the hands down. This is just for our transition. Come back onto the chair. Bring that left leg back in front and come forward. Now we're going to move through. You may slide out on the edge of your chair just a little bit more. We're going to move through a bit of that sun salutation while we are seated. Excuse me. And then we're going to move into our restorative practice. So if you're watching this at home and you choose, you can just go through that practice one more time and then come into part of the restorative, or use the two together. Lift the chest, shoulders up and down. Inhale, lift. Cactus. Reach. Sweep behind. Reach for the ceiling. Hands to the legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press the chest forward. Deep inhale here, and then arch the back behind. Inhale, sit up tall, and round the shoulders back and down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale. Sweep behind. Reach for the ceiling, breathing in. Hands to the legs, breathing out. Sitting up tall and then pressing the chest forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Shoulders back and down. One more set. Sweep up. Cactus. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hands forward. Exhale. Lift the chest. Press it forward. Arch it back as you breathe out. Sit up tall. Roll the shoulders back and down and release. 2 more breaths here. 1 more. Perfect, friends. You can start to grab your stuff for your restorative practice. We're going to start into the chair and we're going to work our way down to the floor. So grab 1 or 2 of the blankets that you have. We could even, if you have access to a pillow, we can drape over that. So we're just going to start in more of a seated child's pose. So we're just going to work through rounding through the back, just allowing everything to start to relax down, but we want enough support in. We're trying to release through the shoulders here. If it feels better to sit up tall and just release through the head and neck, you can do that. So whatever feels best for you. I'm going to grab both of my blankets. And then again here, as we start to pull down through the body, if you want to pull on a pair of socks or pull on a sweatshirt or something, you are more than welcome to. And you can play with the width of your blankets here. I'm going to tuck in just a little bit more, just kind of to round through. So again, with this restorative practice, we're going to be sitting in these positions a little bit longer. You can adjust as you need to, and that may be an adjustment through the legs, through the hips, it may be through the back, it may be trying to release through the jaw, but I really want you to focus on just releasing and breathing. Adjust your position as you need to. If you feel like you start to doze off a little in these positions as we hold, that's okay. You can look back at the screen and see where we are in this. But this is going to be pretty quiet, so I'm only going to talk you through the transitions as we go through. You may hear my breath. Feel free to hear your breath. Breathe and try to relax into the body. So seated comfortably in the chair. The more fold forward you want, the more you may want to scoot out to the edge of your chair. The more support you feel like you may need, you may want to come back a bit more. I'm going to tuck in my pillows here. I'm just going to cross through the arms. Deep breath in. And then I'm just going to start to relax forward. And I'm going to allow my body to release and to open here as much as it needs, as much as my breath allows. gently you can just start to awaken through the body and just start to work it back up to a full seated position. I'm going to be doing to transition. You can turn the chair if you need. I'm going to place my blankets on the floor. I'm going to use the chair first for support. So if you have 2 blankets, you can choose to place one just under the knees if that will make the legs feel better. And I'm going to take my other and I'm going to place it on my chair just to prop me up a bit more here. So we're going to start to come into more of an all fours position or a tabletop flat back position, but we can start to just gently work our way down. So you can adjust through the blanket as you need. Take the knees as wide apart as is comfortable for you. Remember, we've talked about this before, where the wider the hips go, or the wider the knees go, the more hip opening we get. The closer they are, the more back support. So I'm going to choose to keep mine a bit closer together for more support through the back. And I'm just going to start to relax down here. Now make sure that if you use a blanket, you have some area to breathe. Arms can extend out long, or you can cross the arms. And focusing on your breath. Adjusting as you need. Finding what your body needs to release. And letting it go. Gently work our way back up. Taking one or both blankets. We can stack them here to prop the hips up. We're going to have our legs on the chair, similar to a legs up the wall position, so you can do two if you want it a little higher. Your other option would be to keep one under. You can save the other one for warmth, or you can just start to open the second one up and just place it down where we would lay to open through the arms, just for a little cushion if that feels good. Again, if you don't already have socks or a sweatshirt pulled on, you may want to do that. We'll gently start to transition the hips up. The legs comfortably on the chair. Arms can come out at a T. Arms can just stay by your side. You can even take a hold of the chair if that feels good for you. Adjust as you need. And just breathe. Have an eye pillow. This is also a good place to utilize it. change position as needed. You can take the blanket and just gently drape it over you if you need a little warmth. Legs can remain up on the chair. You can gently start to remove one. Maybe sliding out wide under your chair. You can remove the other if it feels good. Again, you can keep the legs on the chair. Leaving the body open as it needs, adjusting as you need. Beginning to focus through the breath and clearing the mind. Opening and releasing the body. into little fingers and toes. Breathe into the wrists and ankles. Breathe into the hips and the shoulders. You can feel free to remain here for a few moments. Gently roll to your side when you're ready. You can gently begin to progress to your seated position when you're ready. Finding your breath. Deep inhale. Full release of the exhale. And take as many more moments as you need to come back into your day. Thank you, my friends, for allowing me to guide you through your practice in this way over the video. Have a blessed rest of your day. And until we meet again.